Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you're all well. Thank you for the like. Hi, Loma Arts, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, sorry I'm late, guys. Yeah, just been kind of busy, so yeah, but not too bad, thank you. How are you? Yeah, I did a couple of shorts. I did one earlier where I did this kind of like hybrid cardio strength type of little workout thing. Hello Shaky, good to see you. How are you doing? And it just made me feel good actually. Yeah, that little workout thing made me feel good. So I think there's something to like, kind of just moving your body and just kind of getting the blood flowing and all that. It's just really good for your mind as well. And I noticed that some of the like burning sensation had gone after that. So what I would suggest from my own experience is that having a complete rest day might not be the best. Well, there was this guy on Yogi's Live that said that as well, that if you feel a bit sore or if you feel burning or whatever, if you completely rest, then it might actually slow your recovery down. So what you might want to do is like actually do some what they call active recovery, where you're actually still doing some kind of exercise, but you don't go as heavy or as intense. So yeah, it's an endorphin release, yeah. So that was what happened. It actually cut a little bit at the end. There was, I think, a couple of reps that cut off. But yeah, because I was doing these like jumping burpees at the end, and I did about 10 of those at the end of the workout. But it was yeah, I used to do a lot of those like jumping burpees. They're a good one to get your heart rate going. But I quite like jumping jacks as well. So I'm doing some of them in that thing as well. So they're good for just like overall conditioning and just kind of endurance and stuff. Just yeah. Anyway, is everyone okay? Welcome to my live. So yes, I've not really been on as much today, but yeah, just I was just doing something and. Yeah, so I did a short and I was, kind of been doing pull-ups and stuff and been getting better with that, and it's good to see. It's been, good to see all the progress and stuff, because it's just really quite, kind of encouraging, isn't it, when you keep getting the progress, you keep seeing results. Because I'm somebody that I need to see some kind of results, But when I'm seeing that and I'm like, oh yeah, that keeps me motivated, it keeps me positive. So yeah. Hello, Yaron Yadav. How you doing? You all right? Hope you're well tonight. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Glad you changed your mind and did some active recovery. Yeah, because I was gonna like just have no exercise hardly at all today, but I thought, let's just do some kind of some of that stuff really. So yeah, it wasn't too intense, but also intense enough to really kind of, feel some kind of like effects from it. I do gym sometimes, but yeah, I was doing some like home workout. Well, it was a little thing earlier, but yeah. I've been trying to work towards the Tiger Bend push-up, but I just can't quite do it. I wish I could do it, but hopefully this year I can actually get to be able to do that. Obviously, with me being taller, it is harder. It's one of those things. But hopefully soon I'll be able to unlock that as well, because that'd be something fun to be able to do. I don't know if anyone can do the Tiger Bend push-up, but it's the one where you you go down into like the bottom of near the bottom of a push-up, and then you like kind of you sort of like drop your triceps down, and it's a sort of so it's like a combination of like a push-up and a tiger with a tiger bend or something. But anyway, nothing's wrong with my voice. Hi Hannes, how you doing? Hope you're well tonight. So yeah, just what's that? What do you mean I lost an argument? When did I lose an argument? What are you talking about? What argument did I lose? What are you on about? Hello Arthur, how you doing? Stargazer, good to see you. How you doing tonight? Hit that like button, everybody. What's that? It's not a machine, it's bikes. Yeah, that's all it is. Anyway, hit that like button. We've got 11 people and 3 likes. So yeah, just if you don't mind. Thank you. 4 likes now. Okay. Anyway, how we doing, people? Yeah, just welcome in. I might try some new exercises soon as well, but I've actually learned that a very close grip pull-up could actually be used as somewhat of a chest exercise, which might sound a bit odd, but I think it can actually work the inner chest. Because I noticed when I was trying out the commando pull-ups that it actually works the inner chest. Because think about it, right? When you're in this kind of position, you know, there's all this tension going on in the middle, in like the inner chest, because you're like squeezing together, so you get in that kind of isometric contraction there on the chest, on the inner chest. Or you can do 20 pull-ups. Oh really? Oh yeah. How tall are you? What's your body weight? Because the last video I did like 5.5, which for me I'm actually quite happy with, because considering my body weight, you know, it's quite high. So okay, Illy. Hello, Duchesne. Oh, here we go. Can you do squats in 70-second shorts? What you mean squats in 70? You mean 70 seconds? What you mean? Hope you're all well tonight. Anyway, welcome to my live. Welcome. Yeah, nice to meet you all. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Yeah. So sorry guys if they think that the sound is bad, but for some reason my phone, you know, I don't know. Let's just go and check, see what it sounds like now. But best age to get married. I mean, I don't think there's an age to get married. It comes down to you personally, I would say. Everybody's going to be different on that. Depends on when you're ready. If you're ready. Not everyone even wants to get married, so it comes down to the individual. Some people, it depends on your priorities in life and when you want to prioritize getting married. I don't think there's an age, you know, in particular, but does getting married matter? It depends on each individual. So for some people it depends if they're religious. If they're not religious, then maybe it doesn't. But some people, maybe it matters if it makes them feel like there's more commitment then or something. But some people say that marriage just isn't worth it these days. Some people think it's a joke these days. Anyway, hello, Wonderend. Okay, here we go. What is going on? Thank you for the likes, everybody, anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, what's everybody up to tonight, then? Yes, Shamir says, human consciousness is a tragic misstep in evolution. Depends what you believe in terms of, like, are we just some random chance, or is consciousness something that is actually fundamental to this reality? Because that's kind of what I'm thinking, that this consciousness that we have is a fundamental part of reality. Hello, Aquatic Neon, how you doing? You just saw that on TikTok. What did I see on TikTok? Your deadlift PR, 170 kilograms. Humans should have never be aware. They suck at doing it. Oh, really? Well, that's your opinion. I guess everyone's different, you know. Some people are better than others. Hello, Alien. How you doing? 7.6. Like 6.7. Oh, you're on about the other guy. Alright. Okay. Anyway, welcome in everybody. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. So yeah. 180 kilograms. Oh yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I just right. Spare me a second. I got some comments on the short. I've been tagging a bunch of people. Hello, Abe. What's up? Hello, American. So, what's my opinion? I mean, they say opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and some of them stink. Hello, healthy me. How you doing? The Bud Burner says this guy. What you mean? Hello, racing. YT, how you doing? What's your name? Oh yeah, I'll have to get my nails cut at some point, but just haven't really got round to it. Yeah. What's that? Are you Irish because I'm Irish? No, I'm not Irish, I'm English. Top of the morning to you. If I was Irish, I'd talk like that probably, wouldn't I? Yeah. I'm just gonna get myself some Bulmer's cider. I don't sound Irish, come on, I don't sound Irish at all, really. I mean, are you just trying to have me on here or something? I mean, really? Like, you're really gonna say that? Hi, Joseman. I hear you are English in the first 3 words. Yeah. Yeah, surely people can tell that I'm English, right? Maybe you should get a hearing aid or something if you can't really tell that I'm English, because I don't think something's quite right. It'd be like being colorblind, but instead you're hearing something different to what it is. Hello, Tori. I'm in York. Where are you from? Hello, user from Pakistan. How you doing? Hello, Inok Naviko. Yeah, nice to see you. How you all doing tonight? Guess which country I'm from? I don't know. Hello, Richard Dowling. I'm Irish and I know the English accent. Respect 100 from across the pond. How is it going, Richard? Top of the morning to you. Well, technically it's the morning now because it's past the midnight. It's the morning now, isn't it? Hello, Kingy. How are you? I just talk in an Irish accent all night. How about that? Hello, Builder Bob. Bob the Builder. Can we fix it, Bob the Builder? Richard says 8th like. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Have you ever heard of the Concorde plane? I have, yeah. Didn't it like break the speed barrier or something? It was crazy fast. Like, it was like really fast. It would get to like, what is it? From London to New York in like fucking, 3-4 hours or something? It was really, really fast. It was like crazy fast. But unfortunately it got grounded and they couldn't do it anymore. Bit of a shame, really. Imagine that, if you got into Concorde, friggin' London, 3 hours later you're in New York. How cool would that be, yeah? You could get to like fucking Australia probably in about 10 hours or something. Oh, alright, fitness, boys. Good to see you. Have you seen my last short? Yeah. It's got 5 and a bit pull-ups, which, yeah, my height, it's a bit, obviously these things can be a bit challenging, but yeah. But I want to try and work towards more challenging stuff. I want to try and get towards doing, you did see it, oh cool, yeah. Are you going live tonight? Yeah. So I want to get to like Archer pull-ups at some point, and maybe even typewriter pull-ups. That's something can you do any of that stuff? Have you ever tried doing like, what about a one-arm pull-up? I don't know if I'd ever be able to do a one-arm pull-up, but then again, I don't want to like jinx myself because, hello, Shelton, because there was this, good day, mate. Hi, Stargazer, you alright? So the thing is, right, there was this guy watching called Tim Geertz, I think he was called, and he was saying something about how the problem is we're told people they might have this self-fulfilling prophecy where they say, oh, I'm too tall for this. I'm too tall to learn such a thing, right? But then they just told that, like, the brain, it's like, it can be your own worst enemy at times where you're like, oh, I can't do this because I'm too tall or something. Well, who's to say that, Maybe if you put enough time and effort into it, enough focus, dedication, then maybe you can get there. It's just that I've seen some friggin' chubby guys who look like they're probably literally 30 to 40% body fat, who are literally fucking doing crazy calisthenic skills. I mean, if they can fucking do it, then I'm sure some tall, lean guy can do it, right? So I think that shows that, I mean, it's not just for these, small guys. I mean, big guys can do it too. So yeah, Tolan Donk says Locrian. Is it Locrian? I don't know how you pronounce it, but are you going live in 20 minutes? So yeah, cool. Good luck with that. I see you've been absolutely killing it with your live streams. Enoch Novico says I'm 6'3". Yeah. Have you ever tried doing pull-ups? You can't even do a pull-up. What are you on about? Yeah, well, whatever, Just go away. They probably can't do it themselves, Just, what's that? What you saying? Is it too short? I mean, is what too short? Hello, Zelina. How you doing? I hope you're well tonight. Richard says 6'4", getting fit. Well done. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's just been trying to get more muscle and stuff. And the thing is, I don't just do upper body. I do lower body as well. Hello, Overpowered. Yes, I'm a Brit. Yeah, what about you? I do a lot of leg training as well. I do a lot of, squats and things like that. So, the thing with a lot of the calisthenics people is they'll do mostly just upper body stuff because they're more focused on things like dips and pull-ups, muscle-ups, levers, planks, that kind of stuff. That a lot of these upper body skills that where having loads of muscle on your lower body might actually be more of a hindrance, actually, carrying around more dead weight. I'm lean and tall, that's good. Yeah, hello, Shelton Gay. Welcome in here. Welcome in, everybody. Nice to meet you all. Hope you've all had a great day. Alright, Jed, how you doing? Yeah, I thought I'd just because I don't know if you've ever tried it, but you can tag people in on videos, so I thought I'd tag a bunch of random people that I used to see around, but yeah, I thought I'd tag you because, it's been a while. How's your, how's things? But I've been changing up the technique because, what they say to do when you're doing a pull-up, instead of, trying to think of it pulling yourself up, think of it as, bending the bar, and that might sound weird, but that actually engages the lats more, which is going to allow you to put more force into it. Because you want to try and engage the larger muscles. You don't want to rely too much on the arms because they're a weaker muscle relative to your back. So that's a tip if anyone's struggling with pull-ups, because I was struggling for quite a while. Another thing is to try and keep your lower body tight so it's not swaying about, because you can lose energy doing that. So that's one of the things as well, because if you lose stability and you're just swaying about, you're going to struggle. You need to make sure that everything's all tight so you can just focus on pulling yourself up rather than trying to counter all the swaying and stuff, because that can, it's not good. But yeah, that's something I've learned. But yeah, what's this? Sweets and chocolate and crisps and other sugary junk food. Not really. I mean, I used to a lot like it, a while ago, but I don't really eat a lot of that stuff now. But yeah, what's this? First time I've been on your site, won't be the last. Oh, cool. Well, nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll just show you this. I've been playing this instrument, guys. It's called a mouth harp, if you're interested. It's, there you go. What's this? First time I've just read that one. So yeah, who's still in the live? Not sure how long I'm going to be staying on here, but yeah. But yeah, I've been learning a lot of different stuff, and yeah, a lot of it's just been kind of like, basically I was doing a lot of what you might consider it as like ego lifting, where I was doing, say, you could do it with calisthenics as well. For example, if you're trying to do pull-ups, but then you're just doing like half reps, what's the point of that, you know? Like, you just, I mean, it's just like a form of ego lifting, really. You want to make sure that you're doing the full reps, otherwise, you know, you're just cheating it. Anyway, Jed, if you're still there, like, have you ever tried doing pull-ups or anything like that? So I know you're saying that you don't really, like, you just, like, with the work that you do, it's active enough to get you into good shape because of all the moving stuff around. So, yeah. Because you see a lot of, like, these manual workers, and they tend to be in pretty good shape, unless their diet is really bad. But, you know, if they're moving stuff all day, and it's unlikely that they're going to be out of shape. But yeah, you can do pull-ups. All right. Hello, Moi. How you doing? See, how many can you do? Do you know? But yeah, I do different grips and stuff. I do, yeah, chin-ups, neutral grips. I've even started doing wide grip as well. There's also one called commando pull-ups, where you kind of, where you hold it like this, and you're kind of like, like shifting your weight to either side of it. A couple one-handed, really. That's a lot of takes a lot of strength to do that. Yeah, that's mad. That. So you've like, yeah, I've seen, like, there was this guy that I used to talk to on here, and he could do one-arm pull-ups. Hello, Mark Porter. How you doing? Yeah, it's just that's tough. That I can't do any of that. Yeah, I could probably do 10 easy, but I don't know, mate. Not done them in a while. Oh yeah, I used to like do some cringy stuff, if you remember, where I was like thinking I was doing push-ups, but I was just basically humping the floor. But yeah, I had to learn the hard way, you know. And I was like, you know, I thought, oh yeah, let's do some push-ups, and then I thought, oh, I was doing 30, 40, 50 reps, but then I was doing those of just like absolutely just pointless reps, like just doing a bunch of arching your back and just not really hardly any range of motion, just kind of, again, there's no point in cheating it, is there? Yeah. Can you do like a handstand or anything? Because I've never been able to do that. I mean, I could do it against the wall, but I can't like, yeah, like hold myself up on my hands. That's something that would be cool to be able to do, but it's just, that requires a lot of patience and just a lot of just trying to just, yeah, it's a bit of a faff. Hello, eyes wide shut. Yeah, I put you in the, yeah, I did put you in the, what is it called? I tagged you in the video. What's this? I'm the most unsupple person I know. Can't get near touching my toes. Yeah, I'm actually getting, I'll show you where I'm at with that, but I can get myself up off the floor, basically, without, I'll show you what it looks like. So, yeah, so I'll just show you, like, hang on, let me just try and get a good angle on this so you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, my goal is to get to like 10 plus reps by the end of the year. Hello, Raphael from Denmark, how are you doing? So, yeah, so we're going like this sort of thing. Try and do it. Feels really like uncomfortable, doesn't it? But yeah. Oh, there we go. I can also do this as well, like, yeah, so I've got like been working on mobility as well, so I've even started being able to do this as well. They call it the bridge. So like that. So that's yeah. Thought I'd show that real quick. Yeah, I've been training hard. Yeah, you can get much further than me. I can barely get past my knees. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? I don't know if it's harder for tall people because of longer limbs or something. Because some short guys, they can do it a bit easier, I guess. But yeah, but then longer arms, then it's like longer reach as well. So I don't know. I don't know if it's. I know like deadlifts can be easier for taller people because like one rep maxed at like 170 kilos once on deadlift. But taller people might actually have an advantage on that because the longer reach, not like I mean, as in like you don't have to maybe bend down as far to pick it up. Whereas for shorter people, it's depends on your proportions really. But yeah, flexibility. That's what I've been trying to do as well. Because it's no good in just like trying to build a ton of muscle and then just be stiff. Can you do like deep squats or anything? Stiff ligaments good for lifting, bad for stretching. Oh yeah. Is that from all the type of work that you do? Like where you're just doing a lot of like kind of, because I'm guessing you'll probably be like not really stretching a lot when you're doing your. I'm just wondering, didn't you say you got sciatica or something? Because does that? I was wondering if that had anything to do with like bad form, because I know they talk about manual lifting when lifting stuff, that if you lift it the wrong way, that can put your back out, especially if you do it over like a period of time. So you got to be a bit careful with that, I've heard. Yeah, you were saying you still get it. So is that just something you have to deal with then? It's just kind of like will it eventually go, or does it even get worse, or that doesn't sound good? You got to be careful, innit? Do you take any like supplements to help with it or anything? 3 minute press up. No, I did slow press ups the other day, but I can't quite get to like 3 minutes. I would like to get there, but yeah, it takes a lot of strength. That. What's that? Jamie, one piece of advice with the lifting and pull-ups and gauge the core. Yeah, I mean, it's just hard enough to try and focus on all the other stuff, if you know what I mean. It's just, I'm trying to like squeeze the legs. I'm trying to do all this other stuff to try and get it all right, but it's, I'm trying to just, but I've heard engaging the core is meant to help as well, but maybe I'll get round, I don't know. I've always struggled with engaging the core on stuff really, but hello, Richard Dowling, welcome back. I mean, I've started engaging the core on like push-ups and stuff, because otherwise you can end up with like a arched back, which can strain it. So, what's that? Naproxen for the back sciatica, just an anti-inflammatory. Oh yeah. Have you heard of curcumin? Some people use that for inflammation. So that's meant to help with things like fibromyalgia. I know you might think that that's some kind of fake BS. I don't know if you thought that, but I remember that VB thought it was some fake BS. Just like how he thought that Asperger's is fake. And do you still talk to him? Because some of his takes almost sounded like trolling. Hello, Armed Vacation. I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing? Yeah. But yeah, that's yeah. So do you still speak to any of the people from like years ago? Seems like a lot of people just kind of moved on. And there was that whole like friggin' flat Earth shit. That's yeah. Oh god. How did the hell did I ever get into that community? It was a. I was talking to VB at New Year on a live stream. Oh yeah, is he still kind of like into his like kind of mindset on things like with the women and stuff? I mean, I can understand some of the points that people make about it, but it's like it's just there's always like good people out there. You can't really just because you've had bad experiences to think that everyone's the same. That's like saying that like all men are bad, like what these feminists will say, oh, all men are pigs. Well, it's not fair to like say every single one is. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was like, I'm thinking back, there were some laughs and stuff, you know. But, oh, you know, Okai, I heard that Okai passed away or something. So I don't know what, but I tried to find his channel, but local experimentalist came in the other day and he told me that he'd passed away or something because he hadn't, like, posted for, like, 2 years. I don't know, but I couldn't find his channel. So I don't know if you know anything about that, but well, that's a shame. But, well, he was dealing with his alcohol issues, so maybe that's, yeah. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, yeah, did you see that friggin' Jaren has gone back to the Globe or something? Yeah, he was one of the biggest in that community, but yeah, even he's gone back to it with the experiments and stuff, but I think I heard he passed a while back, yeah. I wonder if it's got something to do with the alcohol issues, because he was really serious with that, because I was worried because he just passed out on a stream or something. Hello, Real Yukadon, good to see you, how you doing? Who's died? It was just somebody that I knew from a while ago. Yeah, he had a lot of health stuff, he was like, yeah, alcoholic and stuff, so yeah, he was dependent on that, but even though he did go to therapy or something, but I think it was just too late at that point, pretty much. It's sad. I saw some video actually that was talking about the end stages of alcoholism. It's pretty rough to say the least. Like it can really be quite a, you know, once they start getting to a point where they're getting yellow and all that, and it's just, nah, you do not want to end up in that situation. This is the thing of like life where you either suffer now or you suffer later. That's the kind of philosophy of like the whole thing of delaying gratification and just kind of or just more in terms of like suffering at first to then, you know, feel better in the long run versus, you know, feeling good now and then just regretting it later. I went to a hospital once and saw someone looked so yellow, I thought of The Simpsons. Oh, God. Yeah, it can be really bad. That would be horrible to see, yeah. Because that means that their blood is, isn't that a sign of something to do with, is it something to do with the blood or something? Hello, melanated. That sounds like something Labour would say. What do you mean, something that Labour would say? Yeah, about Labour government.
Hi, it's Diane Abbott from the Labour Party. We've got this refugees. We need to. What we're doing with the refugees?
Oh, liver damage. Oh, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's something about toxins or something, if I remember. Actually, yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, it's something about when your liver can't filter it, then toxins get released into the blood or something. Yeah, jaundice. So is that to do with toxins? Yeah, I've heard of jaundice. Hello, what's it, Dennis? IQ of a potato. Potato! Oh yeah, speaking of potatoes, yeah. You remember Pete Shea? I don't know what the hell's going on with him, but He's also not posted in a long time. No, he's alright, just a typical football fan. Alright. Yeah. Football fan, what are you talking about? Like Heinz Beans. Yeah. What's this? Tito Ortiz Goltiz says, "Hello Jamie, I used to drink every day but I stopped because it was bad. So I moved to Liverpool and okay. I think Pete's still on the Flat Earth Discord already. Yeah, because the Earth is flat, isn't it? But if you don't think so, then you must be an actor. You're part of the stage. No, don't do any of that, Melanated. It's none of that's good, is it? That's Adodo, Aristarchus. Hello, 88 Black Swan. You think City? I don't really care because I don't watch football, so it's like they assume that. I guess I just look. Do I look like a football fan? Well, they say I look like Harry Kane, so maybe I just kind of, yeah, they think I'm just some kind of like, I just look like some kind of guy who, sits down and watches a whole of a football match. Like, I don't look like one of these kind of, these new males, if you will. You know what I mean? I look stoned. Oh yeah. 30, yeah, I'm 30 years old. Hang on. What are you saying, I'm 40? I'm 30. The hell? You kidding me, right? You really think I'm 40? Fuck me. I've never had anyone think I'm 40. Really? I've had a lot of people think I look younger or something. I don't know. I guess the facial hair kind of, yeah. The facial hair can make you look older, but yeah. Anyway. What? No, I've got greenish eyes, I think. What's that? Oh, you're kidding. Alright, sorry, I can't tell if you're, yeah. Well, you're like, what, 43 in it? If I remember, or is it 40? Yeah. When you born in 1982 or something? I think you're the same age as Tommy Robinson, actually. That fucking bellend. Yeah. Yeah. It's spot on. I'm old as fuck. You said it. Well, but I'll be there one day, It's like when people like make fun of people being old, but you'll be there one day. That'll be like your karma, and then you'll have people like saying it to you. It's like you could say it's a form of karma that, oh, maybe I shouldn't have made fun of people for being old. Hello, fade away, universal seg. Who's after you? The mainstream media is out to get me. They're trying to smear me. They're saying that I'm a far-right extremist. Yeah. 30 years old. Yeah. Have you spoke to D lately? Hi, Sir Reginald Bumquist. What a name. Who even comes up with these names there? Huh. Yeah. Have you spoke to Chris Hayes? I was 33 when I first spoke to you, yeah. Yeah, it will have been. 2016 was when I first came about all that stuff, so... Yeah. It would have been 33, because it would have been 2016, probably. 2016. I remember I used to watch like Dell and it would like back and forth between you and him. And have you ever spoke to him since? So it looks like he's still on that whole kind of shit, but I think that's the hill that he'll die on, sort of thing. And just some of these people will just never budge from that, you know. But looks like he's not really as involved in it. Oh, on his channel, he's deleted all of his videos. He only has one live stream on there, so I don't know what he's done with all that. Why has he deleted all of his videos? Yeah, he still streams, but he's deleted all of them, but he doesn't seem to be doing it as much. He used to do like a weekly thing. Hello, Kirk. I'm fluent in sign language. Oh, really? You know what this one is? This sign language here. Oh yeah, ignore my nails. I know I need to cut them. I know before anyone goes on about that. He believes the Earth is going. Oh yeah, I saw that. It's like the Flat Earth Society. he literally believes in the Flat Earth Society's version of gravity, because the Earth is going up. That's what causes things to come down or something. Yeah, that's literally what he believes. But then, I was just wondering, because I remember he used to be like the Eric DeBay, and him were like buddies kind of thing, you know what I mean? They were like kind of, yeah. They were kind of like, yeah. But, you know, I don't think Eric DeBay would probably be someone into his theory, really. On the Earth going up or something. What's that? It goes up in growing, not traveling. What do you mean? I mean, you're on about flat earthers. No, I never believed in that flattened Earth theory. Says Kunal Rowan. Hey, how you doing anyway? Welcome in here. So yeah, I take it you're still sort of involved in that. So what are your thoughts on? Have you seen that whole Jaranism thing? He's gone off it now and he's returned to the globe, because there was that whole 24-hour sun, which they were saying that doesn't exist, but then they found that it does. And there was a bunch of other experiments that they did where they found some other things that, you know, could have, you know, that seemed to be, you know, more suggest a globe. But then everyone's going to have their arguments and whatever, and say that it's fake or whatever. What's racist comments? What are you talking about? What are the This is hello Olivia. How you doing? Jed says that I know I know he went on that trip and came back changed. Yeah. That's it. That's that's the thing, is that at least he was honest about that and not just gonna. Because he did some experiment before where he just kind of didn't, where it shown that it was a globe or something, but then he still stayed on the flat Earth or something. But back when didn't Bob pass away or something? And yeah, there's been quite a few of them passing away, hasn't there? Antonio did, and some others did as well. But the thing is it's this whole thing with like some of these people that passed away. They rejected proven cancer treatments because they got so deep into the rabbit holes that I'm just wondering if some of these people would still be around if they'd have like took proven treatments. Hello, Beavis. Hey man, long time watcher here. First time commenting. Are you a member of the community, of a friend of the community who is interested in the project, or are you just a what? What are you on about? Hello, AK Dune Buggy. What is it with these questions? And whatever, anyway. But, I don't even know what to say, really. Oh, yeah, Jed, do you remember someone called Nab? I've started talking to him again, because he's got a channel again, and he's moved to the Philippines now, so he's got himself a bird over there, and yeah. Hello, Stu Pat. Did they pass away or just fall off the edge of the earth and prove themselves right? Well, sorry, I heard flat earth, and then you went on to cancer treatments. Yeah, that's the thing, is that they talk about sort of like some of them might have tried alternative things, or I don't know. It's just you start to think to yourself, like, because I remember that Antonio Subirats they used to talk about some alternative treatments that supposedly can cure all sorts of things, but then how come he couldn't cure it for himself? You know what I mean? Yeah, he did the singing and guitar, didn't he? Because he used to do guitar tuition and he would get paid a bit of money for it, but he's moved to the Philippines now, and yeah, he has a channel called NAB Ventures. They just come to my live sometimes, but yeah, CBD oil. Yeah, it doesn't though, does it? I mean, I've heard stuff about THC, but there was people claiming to have, shrunk tumors with it and all that, but it's like, it's like we need to actually have some empirical proof on that. We have these anecdotes of things, and the thing is, there is some people out there that I think are quacks who are trying to just sell their own supplements and what have you. It's like there was this, or whatever. I remember I heard some about some woman who made out like she had this cancer that was like almost incurable or something, and she miraculously made it. But I'm like, that it was just like it was a lie, and she got proven. So yeah, people tend to be more likely to trust in people who are supposedly against the narrative or whatever, because big bad big pharma, right? But there's actually a big amount of investment in alternative cures, in air quotes, that are not actually cures. People making a bunch of BS claims about things that... Anyway, let's see what we're saying. So, you not got yourself a bird yet? No. I've had some times where I've been talking to them and just kind of... Yeah, a lot of them have just tried messing around, so... Anyway, but I'll tell you something crazy happened the other week. I actually bumped into somebody that watched me out on TikTok, because I'm on there as well, but sometimes I go live on there. But she just bumped into me. I was like walking, kind of minding my own business, and then suddenly they were like, "Jamie, I've seen you on TikTok." And I was like, "Fucking hell." But yeah. And then I had someone off here that was like, reached out to me, and it's like, so, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really kind of talk to them that much these days. There was somebody in Sweden that I was talking to. It was obviously a bit too far away, really, but I shouldn't have even bothered. But I was even going to go over there, but then she was just completely off her head. Like, she was like a dark triad kind of person. Obviously had some really deep-rooted issues, but not something that I can deal with. It's just concerning, because what if they then do it to somebody else, What if they then go and try and... But I should have probably just not even bothered. But it's just she was like doing all this kind of manipulation stuff, which got me to thinking that she must really be into me or something, and then it was all just some kind of manipulation. She tried to turn me against other females because she was jealous or whatever, or she was just trying to control things. It was just, it sucked. Yeah. I want you... What you mean? What's that? Sorry, I don't know how you pronounce that. Cosmic, how you doing? What are you saying? Really? What are you talking about? I don't know. Old noir protagonist. I don't know what that is, Zika. Don't know what you're talking about there. Anyway, who's still in the live? Yeah. Nice to meet you all anyway. Thank you for the 21 likes. Think she was gonna sacrifice you and feed you to Serge. Oh god, that guy. Have you seen him, all the stuff about him? That guy is completely... Yeah, she might as well just get with that guy. Well, actually, doesn't he live... Actually, where does he live now? I remember he was living in Germany or something. But I think him and her would probably be a good couple, to be honest. Yeah. Same kind of personality, it seems. But I do feel sorry for, like, the woman that ended up... Because some reckon that, yeah, he actually, like, abused somebody and then... But why did she stay with him? But that can happen, though, where people get into, like, situations like that where they just... Yeah, it's completely nuts, that guy. He's like, hi again, everybody. So, these fucking dumb vegans, they're fucking mentally fucking ill. But I'm not mentally fucking ill because I eat a lot of nutrients. Fix your life, man. Depressed comes from your face. Well, as they say, don't judge a book by its cover, so, yeah. Face looks nerd. Yeah. Yeah, so be it. He talks about what's not natural and gets a hair transplant. Yeah, I've seen that. Did you see that? Well, it used to be Flat Earth Asshole, but I've been watching, what's it called? Galtis, whatever it was called, the parody channel. And he does a good impression of Swearage. Anti-fucking nutrients. I have to shave my fucking head and wear a wig because I'm so insecure and I project because I say that Andrew Tate is fucking insecure because he fucking shaves his fucking head. Yeah, they were talking about him, Golden Skull, yeah. Fucking... Yeah, he was actually from Latvia, wasn't he? I don't know why he called himself Sverige, because Sverige means... Or Sverige. Actually, Sverige, which is... It means Sweden. So Sverige means Sweden. But he's... Yeah, he's actually from Latvia. And there was some rumour that he'd actually... shall we say... Poked classmates with a sharp object, shall we say, in school, and it's almost certainly him, because what's the chances someone would call Gattis, same age as him, whatever, and that sounds like something that he would do. Alright, didn't know that. Yeah, have you not heard about that? So, yeah, so I think that anybody that wants to get with him should know about that, really. Because that says all that you need to know about him, really. Of course, you could say, well, people can redeem themselves. But if you look at his unhinged thoughts on things, then it doesn't sound like he's changed at all. The guy is very Machiavellian and very... he's even done a bunch of, like... Didn't he do a bunch of, like, BS? You know, like crowdfunding stuff and... Like, what would he do if, like, you know, he didn't get any of those contributions? Would he just live naturally and just kind of... He'd have to fucking find some way to, you know, hunt animals or something. He won't go out and hunt the animals himself, will he? Like, he'll go to a supermarket. Well, that's very natural, isn't it? Why am I not lifting? I mean, I've been doing some stuff earlier. I don't need to be lifting all the time. Sometimes I have rest. What is it with these comments? Hello, Patrick. But yeah, have you spoke to Mick lately, Jed, if you're still there? Not seen him for a while. I had him on the live a while ago, but he was talking about methylene blue, because he was saying that he took it for brain fog. But I was speaking to somebody on this methylene blue stuff, and apparently it eventually turns you fucking blue. But apparently it can poison you. So I'd be careful with that shit, you know? Because it's not natural stuff. It's like, it was like the first ever synthetic material made. It was made for blue dye. Made for dye for blue jeans. So is that shit you want to put? Yeah, it might have some temporary benefits on certain things, but in the long run it could be messing you up. Nick's posting Gran Turismo video on his channel. Oh really? I'll have to go and have a look. Yeah, I love racing car games. Yeah, Gran Turismo. Yeah. I remember there was this, so quite funny. There was these old people on, what looked like old people on scooters, mobility scooters, going through Preston, I think it was, or wherever it were. I think it was either Preston or Wigan or whatever, one of those towns, whatever. But I was on a trip once, and I was like, it was just randomly just some like old, it was called Granny Turismo. It's quite funny that, in it, Granny Turismo. These like old, yeah. Hello, Big Weave. Do you all hear about NASA sending humans back to the moon in March? Not in March. I know I've heard that they're supposed to be going back, but we'll see, won't we? Will it get delayed again? What are your thoughts on the moon landing stuff, Jed? Are you still skeptical about that, or have you changed your mind again? Or hello, Sir George of the West. What's up? I got suspended from school, but not school is doing investigation on my shit. The teacher, what the hell? What are you saying? What's going on here? Some of these comments are just like brain rot. I feel like I'm losing brain cells, literally. Hello, DeWeet Garnett. Can he read? Who's he? Still don't know moon landing happened in 1969. Yeah. Well, some say that the reason why we haven't been back is because because it's so expensive and all that stuff. And yeah, hello, John Wick. Have you heard about a thing called Operation Paperclip? I'm guessing you've probably heard about that in the conspiracy circles. I was watching a bit of the what she called Annie Jacobson. There was some like a presentation. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it was about the so I remember hearing this stuff about the you know, who started NASA, shall we say, the shall we call them the radicals from Germany, if you know what I'm talking about. Those people were like at the beginning of NASA. So it makes you think, like, I mean, if it can be so like corrupted like that, with the US government bringing in known people from that thing, you know what I mean? I know, maybe I could say it, but I don't even know what I can even say without it getting shadow banned or something, I don't know. But, oh yeah, I've seen stuff on Epstein files. There's actually this guy called Peter Attia, who's like a fucking longevity expert guy, right? I think he's married to Rhonda Patrick or something. Fucking longevity expert that's in the files. What the fuck? There's loads of people from the Joe Rogan podcast that are in the files. Well, I think that there's this like grand conspiracy they're trying to like smear all the people that I don't know, I'm trying to do the voice, but I mean, I don't know what he's gonna say to try and justify it and whatever, and to like, I don't know. Or yeah, I know, Martin, but that's just how it is. It's just that it's just just how it is. Yeah, the Epstein files. So what have you found about that? Yeah, I don't really look too much into it, but I wanted to kind of just see what's going on with that. And there's the whole Elon Musk thing. There's who else is there? Peter Thiel, I think it was called. Peter, whatever his name was. Thiel, whatever the name was. Who else is there? Bill Gates. I mean, Bill Gates. His name come up in that. But there was that Elon Musk thing where he claims to have been invited to the islands but refused. But then he apparently was asking to meet up with Epstein and was refused. So I don't know what you think about that. The Charlie Kirk thing. I don't know much about it, but his wife, there's something that seems off about her. Something just doesn't look right. What do you think that she might have been something to do with him getting assassinated or something? That whole thing was just really weird. Like, something seems really off about the whole thing. I mean, I'm not saying it's some kind of staged event or anything, but I've been hearing like there was this whole Bondi Beach thing and some really suspicious things about that. What if he faked it? Well, who knows? Fuck knows. But there was that whole Bondi Beach thing, or Bondi Beach, whatever, and there was some strange thing where the same survivor was in 2 different attacks. Why do you think it's faked? Is it some kind of ploy to sort of, yeah, well, who knows? The world is a stage, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like there was that whole Will Smith slap thing, and that seemed pretty fake. There's just so many things that you see that are like in the media. You have to second guess everything, so that's not how a wife acts after her husband gets killed. So what you're thinking that she is in on it all, and well, you were saying that she's evil or something, so what makes you say she's evil or something? Doubt he'd fake it, just his wife was a fake, that's all. Maybe. She was selling merch 24 hours after his fake death. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Hello, Anis Kudidusi. Yeah, that shows how some people would be like so opportunists, where like, it's like, remember there was that whole, what was it, the hot tour girl, and how she just got like caught up in just, like a bunch of BS. Like, instead of just kind of just being legitimate and whatever, and just get caught up in some crypto BS, which was like exposed as basically a rug pull. What you're saying that hello, unsuspicious YouTuber. Hey, can you shout out my best friend Mitch Griffin? It's his birthday today, and you're his favorite YouTuber. Like, oh really? Well, who's that? I mean, if I'm their favorite YouTuber, then where are they? I've never seen them. So, so yeah, that it is a bit suspicious. But maybe she's just somebody who has no heart and is just. Because I'm pretty sure that a normal person, if you really love somebody, you're not going to just be selling friggin' merch 24 hours after somebody passes away. So yeah, I didn't really see anything about that, but the whole thing just caused a massive rift with the whole, like right and left wing, and just you had some people that were like saying, oh, like, oh, he deserved it and blah blah blah. And I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Erica held a live stream after Charlie's death, and made 200k in hats and t-shirt sales. Yeah, it's a bit kind of disgusting, really, that someone would, make so much off like somebody's passing, like especially of circumstances like that where it's some dark shit happened. I know we can all be like opportunists at times, but I mean, come on, that's just taking it too far. I was thinking about this Palestine thing. What do you think, Jed? Because I've been thinking that this whole Israel and Palestine thing is just some kind of psyop. Not obviously there's things going on, but it's like this whole thing of them trying to have you take sides. Oh, do you side with Israel? Do you side with Palestine? Well, what if they're funding both sides? You've got Israel, and then you've got the Hamas. And from what I gather, none of them are innocent. So it's like the controlled opposition thing of like, just divide everyone and just, I don't know. What you think about that? Start again. What's that? Sorry. Do you want me to start again? She's not allowed in Romania, I think, because of child trafficking accusations. Are you on about? What are you saying, that she's linked to Tate or something? Because I know Tate was in there for like... No. Anyway. Dad WG... Sorry, hang on a sec. What we're saying, let's have a look. There are multiple channels out there at the moment trolling you, putting you over their channels and taking the mickey or whatever, yeah. Or whatever. Yeah, I know there's stuff out there, but, there's nothing I can do about that. Favorite Kesha song? I'm not really into Kesha, to be honest. No, not really my thing. Anyway. What do you mean, how dare you? They're like Greta Thunberg. How dare you? Yeah, so what... Yeah, I was just saying about the Israel-Palestine conflict and all that on both sides being played against each other is what I'm saying. I'm trying to type my opinion on the Israel thing, but it's blocking it. Maybe it's, fucking censorship or something. That's not good. Is it... I don't know if is it coming up on the live chat or something. I've not met Greta, no. I remember they were calling it the Greta Reset. Yeah, the whole kind of, like, because of the whole World Economic Forum and all that, and, well, we're not quite there yet by the looks of it, because, when's this going to happen then, the whole Great Reset thing? Some say 2030 or 2035, or... Is this ever going to happen? What do you think? I mean, a lot of the predictions that people made are not really, or haven't happened, or at least haven't happened like they said that they would. Like there were people saying that there would be another lockdown, and then that's not happened. To be fair, I think people have just got sick of all that, so I don't think they'd be able to get away with it. I think there's only so much that they can do, is what I've come to realise, that if you push people too much, they will push back. Little Jules, but then they did end up doing the whole like Online Safety Act stuff, which that was actually passed back in 2023 by the Tories. So when people say that, oh, it's all because of Labour, it's all because of Keir Starmer, no, it's not. It was actually started by the Tories. He's implementing their policies. So again, it's just the whole thing of left versus right, or Labour versus Tories. They're all the same, you know. People think that one side is better than the other. No. The singularity is about to happen. You know about the whole thing of, what is it, AI becoming more intelligent than humans or something like that? Or child labour, what about child labour? That one they said that child labour is what's producing these batteries or something. Because who's mining the lithium and cobalt, whatever? I think it's the cobalt. Like, there's a lot of it's coming from child slave labour, which that's not exactly really ethical, you could say. All these environmentalist do-gooders, but then that's not exactly convenient, is it really? This gone to conspiracy territory yet? What do you mean? You would love to mine lithium. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know. It's just a shame that your comment isn't going through, but that's the thing with these live chats and stuff, is that it can censor comments even. Well, it's like there was that whole Israel, Russia. There's always something, isn't there, you know? There's always some kind of something to keep people distracted. Anything you want to say about Epstein files? I was talking a bit about that earlier, all these people that have shown up in it, and yeah, I don't drink alcohol, no. Yeah, I haven't drunk alcohol in a long time. But yeah, I was talking about somebody who basically, I think they just drunk themselves into oblivion, basically. My granddad was actually quite a heavy drinker. He drank a lot of whiskey. But yeah, like he ended up with dementia at the end. A little too evil to help. So it makes you wonder if he might have still been going. Who knows? Not sure it would be at this point. He would have been about 98 if he had still been alive. He died at 83, so that was like 15 years ago. But who knows? I mean, he had some heart problems, but maybe he could have delayed a lot of that if he'd have not been drinking heavy, because I know that can affect your heart, right? He was also smoked cigarettes as well, so those things are not a good combination, really. It's like my grandmother passed away and she was 75, but she was quite on the, yeah, she was quite heavy for her height, really. So she had a lot of heart problems and stuff. She had a lot of arthritis and all sorts of stuff. Don't know how she just kept going, to be honest, because she was like one of these people that would just put a brave face on and just kind of deal with a lot of stuff, but she had a lot of like stuff going on, and yeah, some people, I think it's just that generation of people where they were a lot more stoic, you could say. Like this generation now are like a lot weaker, you could say. Now, I don't think that you should just kind of like just put up with a bunch of BS. Like, people shouldn't, you know, like, I think people can take things to an extreme. Like, if you're just putting up with a bunch of BS, you're just putting a brave face on and whatever. It's like, because clearly if you're suffering, then you need to like reach out and try and get help or something. But they were from that generation where they would just be quite, you know, sort of just put up and shut up kind of thing. But nowadays you're encouraged to open up about how you feel and stuff like that. Now, you could argue that it's not good to keep talking about your feelings if there's nothing that you can do about it. Like, for example, if you've got certain problems, let's say somebody's passed away or something like that, and someone's going to therapy over it. In a lot of cases, people just keep going to therapy and never actually resolve because they're constantly dwelling on these things. They're like, they haven't really, moved on. And like, why would you want to be, keep being reminded of that? Reminded of something that you have no control over? Like, you have to get to a point where you just try and move past it, and it's easier said than done, but there's only one life, and we have to just, you gotta think of it this way. Like, if something like that's happened, they would want you to be happy. Try and be happy for them, If not for you, then like, try and just keep going for them, because they'd want you to be happy, They wouldn't want you to be dwelling on that. That's not what they would want. If you want what's best for them, then you've got to, live your best life. That's what I'd say. And it can be difficult, I understand. But yeah. It's like my grandparents. They would want me to be happy, and they wouldn't want me to dwell on those things. Sorry, what comment? Hang on. I'll just go back up a second. What was the comment? Hang on. What are you saying? Is Jed still there? It's a bit late, but yeah. You were saying, this gone I to conspiracy territory yet? Then you put, can you read my comment? I don't know what you're talking about. Hello, Paolo. How you doing? Am I a preacher? No. The only one who could ever... What was it? The only one who could ever... Well, whatever. Teach me was the son of a preacher man. Reminds you of that song. Colin, oh yeah, here we go again, Graham, with the Mockler-misers, whatever the hell that is. Stargazer, yeah, Dusty Springfield. Yeah, that's the one. Was that like 60s or something? Let's have a look. When was that out? It was a long time ago anyway. Yeah. How have you been anyway? Hello, Annie. So I was looking into it's like Neville Goddard. And he's like, apparently he was born in friggin' Caribbean. What was it? Barbados or something. I didn't think he was born there. I'm like, what the hell? It doesn't sound like he's from there. But apparently, like, there was a lot of British influence over there or something. Like, he sounds like he's got a bit of like a transatlantic kind of accent or something. Almost like you would hear a lot in like the old American films and stuff. Oh, you're in Barbados. Oh, really? Is that how you found out about all that stuff? Yeah, so apparently he's a mystic or something, and yeah. New York, alright. But apparently he was from Barbados or something. Oh yeah, but apparently he lived in New York or something, but then he was apparently born in Barbados or something. Hello, it's Matt Emery, how you doing? Hello there, Matt. How are you, eh? Do you have your maple syrup, eh? Like, tastes real good, eh? Anyway. But yeah, I'd love to be able to do a one-arm pull-up. That would be pretty cool. But one day I think I might be able to do it. Doing good, eh? Doing good, eh? No maple syrup. Putin. What's Putin? Sounds like Putin. Yeah. Rara Rasputin. The lover of the Russian queen. I'm going. Oh no. Okay, take care. Have a good one. Who's still in the live? It's 1:55 a.m. in the Big Brother house. Day 48. Hello, Moi Jean Devries. What's Apple? What does that mean? I don't know what you mean. Patrick says, can you imagine doing a pull-up with your tongue? Oh god. That would be like insane. Who's still here? I don't know. I guess Jed's probably gone. He's probably gone to sleep by now. I guess. I'm surprised he's even up at this time. I guess he hasn't got much else to do, but yeah, I only recently started going live late like this, really. Hello, Zelina. How are you doing? Nice to meet you all. Yeah. I'm good. That's good to hear. Yeah. Push up with his tongue. Oh yeah, well, that's not reality though, is it? Yeah. And what's going on? Joe Rogan, what's this? Is in damage control of the Epstein files. But yeah, it's not really convenient for him when you've got like friggin' Elon Musk, you've got Peter Attia, all these people. Hello, millionaire trust AI bot. Hello, Zhang Wei Menacing. I was born in 1979, you look much younger. What's your age? 30 years old. I'm such an old man now. I'm 85 years old. I've been through the Second World War. Oh, Roseanne. You don't know hardships. We've been through hardships, and back in Second World War, remember out rationing? Those are some hard times, them. All these young whippersnappers, they love to complain about things, don't they? Wait till they get to my age. They'll have something to complain about then with all bloody arthritis and all aches and pains. How does oh. What are your thoughts on the Shabbat Lubavitch rabbi? I don't know what the hell that is, but maybe you can tell me more about that. Thank you for the 27 likes, everybody. Oh yeah, Swindon. Oh yeah, you keep going on about that. I think you're just taking the piss, but anyway. Alright. Yeah, we're alright, people. I don't know. Zone says, are you having a laugh, mate? What do you mean, am I having a laugh? Hello, Falcon, good to see you. No, I'm not Welsh. If I was from Wales, I'd talk like that. Hey, Falcon. What's the current, Falcon? Hey, Tory. Pie and mash. Yes, I have had pie and mash. I'm talking in a Welsh accent. No, fucking Scouser, mate. If I was from Liverpool, I talk like this, mate. Falcon Hoof. Oh, yeah. It's like that. Hoof. Hearted. It's like one of those silly names, isn't it? Like, Hoof Hearted. Because if you say it fast, it sounds like Hoof Hearted. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, bro. But I'm not, though. It's not bad, but I'm not from there. I live in York. I'm originally from Blackburn, so... Dude's tripping. Newcastle, man. From fucking Newcastle, man. I'm doing fine, thank you. BDL. It's like EDL, but BDL or something. I don't know. Yeah, fucking Irishman. Northern. Yeah, Northern. Where are you from, Vulcan, anyway? Yeah, I can do an Irish accent, Patrick. Top of the morning to you. Home of Bulmer Cider. Hello, Zakia Solomons. Thoughts on the Grammys? I don't know, I don't really watch that kind of stuff. North FC Football Club of Australia. Oh yeah, Australia. I remember there was some guy from Australia, and when I was talking, he thought I was from like London, but the west part of London, because he thought I sounded posh for some reason. I'm like, really? Hello, Young Blueberry. Oh, good. I like your accent. Oh, thank you. If anyone's new here, hit subscribe. That would be really appreciated. What time we're on? Yeah, I'm not going to be on probably too much longer. Probably get some sleep in a bit, but... Falcon says it's a good accent, yeah. Yeah, Australian's a good accent as well. And Zaki is from South Africa. Oh yeah, I've heard that it's bad, some of the stuff going on there with the, some saying there's like apartheid or something going on. Is that, what, do you know much about all that? Because I remember there was somebody from South Africa who was talking about some of the supposed apartheid or whatever, but yeah. Pretty damn good, lads. Oh, that's good. Again, was it, I can't do like a South African accent very well, but that's like my best attempt at it. It's, yeah, maybe I'm from Cape Town or Johannesburg or something like that, but I don't know. Oh yeah, something about South African farmers or something. Where are you from, Annie? Jamaica! Yeah, apparently instead of saying bacon, they say beer can. Crispy beer can. York, really? I'm in York. Are you for real? The hell? So what's the 69? Are you born in 69 or is it just like a reference to a sexual position. What's going on with that? Well, I'm surprised you know our major cities. Oh yeah, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Pretoria. I remember there was this like, almost like a trick question, which was, what is the capital city of South Africa? And there was two answers. One was Cape Town and Pretoria. When I do a Texas accent, it sounds like more like Forrest Gump or something, because I think of it as like from the South, you know, like the Southern drawl, y'all, that kind of thing. Oh, Canadian accent, eh? How are you doing today, Stormcloak Soldier, eh? So nice to see you, eh? And Zeki is from Cape Town. Great job, you sound like a local here. Oh, really? Is that ironic or something, or R.I.P. What's Reva or Reva? What are you talking about? I don't know what that is. Reva. Is that some famous person or something? Or Tolkien says Forrest Gump was from Louisiana. Is it Louisiana? Possibly. Let's have a look. Forrest Gump, or was it Alabama? I don't know. Or Mississippi. One of those, anyway. Let's see. Where was it from? Let's have a look. Oh, it's Alabama. Oh, yeah. Greenville, Alabama. But, yeah, I don't know, like, Texas is a bit of a funny one, because depending on where you're from, it's different. They've got different cultures and stuff. Like, some of it's more Spanish influence from more of, like, the, what used to be Mexico, and it was, like, I don't know, was all of Texaco, let's have a look. Sorry, Texas. I mean, did all of let's have a look. Says yes, nearly all of modern day Texas was part of Mexico and previously Spain until the Texas Revolution. So like it says almost all of it was any of. Let's have a look. Haven't seen it in years. Good movie though. I need to probably watch that one really. It says the north and west were not part of Mexican province or something. But yeah. And East Texas, the culture is very southern here, like Mississippi and Louisiana. Yeah, I've heard about that. Even like the accent's a bit more kind of like that. But then, as you go further west, it's more kind of like when you get things like El Paso and what is it, San Antonio and all that kind of stuff. Where it goes towards, say, New Mexico, it's different over there. You start getting more into like the western kind of, like the Wild West or whatever, but yeah, East Texas, you've got like, yeah, it's more similar to Louisiana. But Louisiana has like French influence as well, but yeah. But that was crazy what happened with like Hurricane Katrina. I saw that thing, Six Flags New Orleans, and it just like, wiped it out basically. I don't know if you've ever seen all that, the Six Flags New Orleans. Yeah, there was this bit that was like really eerie. There was like this dark room. It was like this black void. It felt very liminal, if you will. Like the whole thing feels liminal because it's completely abandoned and there's nothing there. So the whole thing just feels weird and just eerie. Oh, Houston, Texas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's more to the east, but Houston's more kind of modernized, isn't it? It doesn't have that kind of classic Texan feel. Fake accent. Oh, yeah. I got a thing for the New Orleans. What you mean? Six Flags, New Orleans. Look, is it still like underwater or something? If you look at it, it's just mad. It's probably not the best place to really have a theme park or anything when you think about it, on a friggin' floodplain. Houston is the London of Texas, very large and multicultural now. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of the big cities have become a lot more multicultural. You've got New York, you've got like Los Angeles, Chicago, all these big cities that are like very multicultural now, aren't they? Like Miami is another one as well. I think that's quite multicultural as well, I'm guessing. San Francisco, like there's a lot of big cities in America, isn't there? Anyway, hello Anthony, how you doing? Hope you're well. Pay for swimming lessons of Michael Brown. Oh God. How you doing, Anthony? Hope you're well. Welcome in here. Where are you from, by the way? Anyway. So it says it's getting demolished or something like that. But there was this like creepy ass looking. It was like looking into some doorway or something. And I wanted to find the image of it, but it would just look so creepy and yeah. I mean, imagine being caught up in that shit, with the New Orleans Hurricane Katrina. But yeah, the weather is just one of those things that you just never know, really, do you? You never know what it's capable of. Oh, really? Well, this is the thing, some people are not too into multiculturalism because they feel like it just ends up causing clashes. And I remember someone was saying that, I mean, this is going to be like, some might say it's a controversial take, but some are saying that maybe it's better that some people are segregated because people are more at peace then, or something like that. What do you guys think? Hello, Siam. Where can I donate to your charity? I don't have a charity, but you can always send me a super chat or a PayPal donation if you want, but I can give you my PayPal link if you want to donate to that. What's funny, Annie? Send gifts. Oh yeah, high anxiety. Reminds you of that thing. It's my anxiety. I'm trying to find that. There was like this creepy ass looking unsettling doorway. It was just pitch black. Yeah, this like abandoned theme park thing. It's just a shame so much's gone to waste, I hate to see when so many things just go to waste, like rides and stuff. All gone to waste, But they will build it on a floodplain, Probably not the best place to build shit on, is it really? Like, even like in York, right? Every winter it pretty much floods down at the river. Like, it comes right up and it's crazy to see it. Like, it goes even in sometimes into the park. Like, a few years ago it got really bad. The river literally came right up onto the park. it flooded the park out. It was that bad. And there's quite a big park actually as well. Most of it got flooded. But literally the whole thing was flooded. I remember walking down there and I was like, what the fuck? And this was even after the path had stopped flooding, but the park was flooded for weeks. It was just all waterlogged. But I've seen it get bad down on the river, and there was literally friggin' swans swimming in it. It's mental. It's when it's down at the normal levels, it's only probably a few foot deep or something. But then when it's at its highest, it can be a few meters deep. It's mad how much it can change, whereas on a normal river, it doesn't seem to fluctuate that much. But for some reason, the river in York, it just fluctuates so much, I've noticed. I remember down on the Ribble, down on the Preston, I never saw it flood properly. It wasn't that deep, even though the river was kind of wide, but it was never really that deep. But the River Ouse it's really flooded a lot. Hill Dillon, I heard a few years ago it actually got right up to near the St. Clifford's Tower. That's how high up it were coming up. Well, I've seen it come up onto the car park. In fact, the other week it was starting to come up onto the car park, which is just further down than Clifford's Tower. River Mersey is the same. Yeah, it gets really deep in there, doesn't it? In about near Liverpool or something, or Runcorn or whatever, where it's just 1 minute it's really shallow, and then the next minute it's just deep as fuck. But yeah, the Ribble never really did that, and the River Loon, I don't think that really did that either. But for some reason, someone was saying about there's a lot of tributaries that flow into the Ouse, so that can contribute to the flooding. A lot of loons in Lancaster. It's odd because sometimes because it's tidal, sometimes it reveals a beach kind of thing. Ouse ain't tidal, is it? Let's have a look. I mean, not Ouse, I mean in York. Is Ouse... I know in Preston it's tidal at parts. It says it's not tidal. Apparently it's controlled by Neyburn Locks, which is just further down. So that's where apparently the tide finishes or something. But because there's, what is it called? York Marina, which I'm guessing that's where the tide must stop then. Is that to prevent it from getting really bad in York or something? Because if the tide come right up, you can imagine if there's a fucking flood coming the opposite way, and then the fucking that's cool. Yeah, Lancaster would that would have a tide, and it would. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, rivers can be tidal, yeah. For example, like I said at Preston, that's where the tide stops. And it can only go so far up the river, but if you think about it, it can, because the tide will just kind of bottleneck into the river, and it can get quite bad at times in certain places if it's quite a big river or something. Is UK worth visiting? Where do you say you're from again? I mean, there's parts of it like York, for example, but you've got London, you've got some other things that you can see, but like from NYC, I mean, it's good for like certain sites. You've got Stonehenge, but then again, some people don't really think that's very spectacular. But you've got things like the Lake District and Snowdonia. You've got Scotland, which has some good scenery up there, like the lochs and stuff, and like the Highlands. I've been up to the Highlands before. I mean, I've been up Loch Ness. That was quite a good trip. We stayed in like a cabin. Oh, Nando's. Do you not have it where you're from? NYC. Alright, I thought you had Nando's. Is that only a British thing? I thought they would have Nando's in friggin... Let's have a look. Alright, I thought it was like a... Oh, Bolton. Bolton's fucking shit. Anyway. I thought America would have had Nando's. Like it says here, it has locations primarily concentrated in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, Maryland, Virginia, Chicago, Georgia, and Texas. So yeah, I would have thought that... Oh yeah, the friends in Birmingham. Come here for the food trip. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's I thought that you would think New York would have one, if anywhere. Why doesn't New York have a Nando's then? It's like you've got like Costco or something, but there's only 29 Costco warehouses or something. But it says the membership only for bulk shopping. Yeah, but there's a lot of shops that we don't have that you guys in America have. Like we don't have Walmart. I've heard something about Asda is no longer owned by Walmart or something. Yeah, it's no longer owned by 2021. What's that? Issa Brothers, Molson and Zuber, and private equity firm TDR Capital as of late 2024. TDR Capital is the majority shareholder. Yeah, California. No Walmart in New York. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought Walmart was everywhere. Do you have Targets or something? Because I know Target's another big one, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. I've got a joke, guys. Why are there no Walmarts in Afghanistan? Oh yeah, Costco, hello user, what's your name? Walmart is cheap, regular stores wouldn't survive if there was one in NYC, yeah. So it's like something about NYC have kind of just blocked it from, yeah, that's true, isn't it? Yeah, it's like Asda, Asda's like probably one of the cheaper shops really, I would say. So why are there no Walmarts in Afghanistan? This is a joke. Don't know. And because there's a target on every corner. Hello, Raven. What song shall I sing for you? Yo, WTF, it's James. Oh yeah, James Brown. Huh. Huh. Oh goodness. But I think it's about time I wrap this up, innit? Benny Hill, no, I haven't actually. I should probably give it a watch. I just know that theme off it. You know, everyone knows the theme, don't they, even if they've not watched it. Greg's tracksuit, oh god. Yeah, mate, would you like to go to Greg? Get ourselves, like, some scran? Like, yeah, we can't beat a bit of, like, Greg's sausage roll, innit? It's like, tastes real good, innit? I mean, it's like, I think it's a bit healthier than McDonald's, innit? I mean, you know, I've heard about the stuff about McDonald's, it's not really that healthy, is it? I'm thinking, like, maybe, like, Greg's would be, like, healthier or something. But, I don't know. Yeah, what do you think? I mean, they taste alright, don't they? But just, they're quite cheap, innit? So, you know, it's alright, you know? So just, like, because, you know me, I can't really afford much or anything. I just kind of, you know, I just want to get some cheap and cheerful shit, you know what I mean? Because then I got more shit, I can pay for, like, my fucking, you know what I mean? All my other stuff that I do. I can't get into too much details in it, but you know what I mean? Like, I've got to be careful who I disclose my details to in it. But yeah, just have some, like, Greg sausage roll in it. It's like, I thought it'd be, like, healthier than all the McDonald's or something. But it's like just a kind of chavvy thing, innit? I mean, it's like a chavvy Manchester, whatever. It's like, you know, just kind of, yeah, just like have some scran in it from Greg's. Yeah. Oh, chicken banana. Add some, like, shisha in it. Yeah, Fernie Wine is not here tonight, but I think she said she was living in Manchester. Greg's and the vape, yeah. Just, like, hang out and have some vapes in it. Yeah, the blueberry flavour in it. Yeah, that's like mint in it. I don't mean it's like flavour mint. I just mean that it's like, I mean it's like the blueberry flavour in it. Just, you know, it's like you can mix and match them in it. You're like totally wicked and just like mix and match the different flavours. Yeah, it tastes real good in it. Oh, have you been hearing that sponsor in it, that Fume? Like, what's that about? Like, they're saying that, you know, like, it's supposed to be healthier than vaping or some shit. I've never tried it, but I don't know. Maybe it's something I could try, because they're saying that this vaping shit's not that good, is it? So maybe I should get off it. I know, like, because I was, like, thinking, you know, I was doing some weed in it, so I was like, well, so I thought, well, it's better than doing weed, because I was doing smoking in it, right? And so I was like, I had to come off smoking, didn't I? But I was like, well, I started to, like, do weed in it, and I was like, you know, be getting, like,
you know, like, I couldn't function in it. It's like I was just going to, you know, be like at work and I'd be like, I was like spaced out because I'd still be like, you know, because I'd get that high that even in the morning I'd still be high. I'd even like, you know, come down from it, innit? I'd still be high and I'd still be like spaced out. So like, I thought, you know, I can't keep this going, innit? Yeah, we're burning out society, mate, you know, it's like, well, it's like this government, innit? This government, they don't really give a fuck about us, innit? Like, they keep writing in these fucking, you know, illegal aliens, innit, and all that. But it's like, you got people like me who's just like, you know what I mean? Like, well, fuck, why don't they fucking help us, mate, you know? Oh, I've been on, having some shisha, innit? Oh god, I can't keep that up forever, can I? Oh yeah, mate. I got some vodka, mate. Look at this, mate. I got some, like, having some glass of vodka. Imagine, like, if you're a kid, right, and you brought fucking vodka into school, and it's like, unless you fucking smell it, then, like, they just think it's fucking water. They think it's fucking water. And, like, and then you'd be like, oh, what's that smell in here? And then they'd be like, who's got fucking vodka? I can smell it. But I don't know who's got it. So it's like, well, so one of you's fucking got it. We're gonna fucking, like, confiscate your fucking water off you, see who's really got water in it. So then fucking guy fucking downs it all. So then he hides fucking evidence in it. So then they can't, like, tell in it. They're like, oh, but then they can just, like, I don't know, mate. Oh yeah, Sam, yeah. What the hell? Hey Jamie, hello, how you doing? Welcome in here. Yeah, we're just like pranked the teachers where we'd like swap the fucking like water for like vodka in it. So like there'd be like water on like desk and all that, mate. So then when teacher would go out class in it, what we'd do is we'd like swap it and put like vodka. So then when they go to drink it, they have a swig of fucking vodka, don't they? Now those were days, innit? Getting fucking teachers drunk, mate. And or they just spit it out because they can't handle taste in it because they'd be like, oh, what the hell's this? And we'd all be laughing because teachers fucking drunk fucking vodka, mate. And then what we do is we swap fucking salt and sugar, so when people put salt in the drinks, innit? Hello, Stephen, how you doing? They put salt in the fucking tea, mate. It's like, now those were the days, innit, mate? Yeah, put fucking salt in the fucking tea, mate. Yeah. Everyone here is a Protestant. What you on about, mate? Like Stargazer, how you doing, mate? Is it Slam or Siam? I thought it was Siam. It's Slam. I thought it was Siam, as in like Siamese twins or something. It's like slam poetry. They do slam poetry. Yeah. What you on about? Yeah, have a nice sleep then, Tori. Imagine you were doing it. Doing what? Are you on about? Stargazer. Doing the vodka prank or whatever? I once, true story, right? I once, was out for a meal with me, grandma and granddad. And he asked me to pass him salt, so I passed him pepper instead. So he put fucking pepper on his chips. And it's like, maybe you should have looked before putting it on your chips, before seeing, just to make, to double check, make sure I give you the right one. Just a lesson, mate, isn't it? It's just you can't always trust something, can you? Just, you know what I mean? What time is it? It's 2:36 a.m. I don't know what the hell's going on and why am I still up at this time. What's going on? I don't know. I've just decided to change my accent, mate. I sound like one of these chavvy fucking, Mancunians and all that. I'm just high on fucking spliffs in it, mate. Just having a great time, mate, you know what I mean? What you saying, Annie? Annie, are you okay? You're okay, Annie. Yeah, it's got some good songs, hasn't it? Like Michael Jackson, you know what I mean? Like Thriller, Billie Jean, what others? There's quite a few, weren't there? Like Beat It or Smooth Criminal. It's not really legal, I don't think, but we don't all think about what's legal or not. I mean, not everybody cares what's legal, do they? It's if anything, if something's not legal, it makes some of us want to do it even more, for the kick of it. Knowing that it's illegal makes you want to do it even more. Medical marijuana, I don't think so. I think they do CBD oil or something, but they're not really doing, I don't know, it's let's see what it says in it. Let's go to AI, because AI is the shit, mate, and it's AI is just you know what I mean? So let's put in, is medical marijuana legalized? Is it legalized in the UK? What am I doing? I mean, I must be having some crisis here, quarter or third life crisis or whatever. Legalized. Alright, it says it's under strict conditions allowing specialized doctors to provide cannabis-based medicines for specific conditions that haven't responded to other treatments. So it's really available on the NHS and more accessible privately. The law changed in 2018 permitting prescriptions for THC and CBD products from specialized doctors, but strict regulations apply and it remains illegal for recreational use. Well, you don't do drugs at all, do you? So you don't think they're good in it? I mean, it's a bit of a shit fucking place, so sometimes I feel like people need to have just some spliff in it and just just kind of just not really think about all the shit going on and all that. That's why people get fucking pissed all the time and get fucking because they ain't got anything fucking better to do, mate, you know what I mean? Like, economy's fucking shit, fucking 35p for a fucking Freddo, like 2000 it was like 10p in it. It's like, the fucking government in it, fucking greedy fucking corporations in it, mate. What are you saying, big boss? Guten Tag. Yeah. Might be legal someday. What, illegal for you or something? It's legal for recreational use in Massachusetts. Oh yeah.
I don't want to. I don't like the way that they're legalizing the marijuana for recreational use. I think that it's a very bad thing. It's a very... The people go crazy. They go like cuckoo. Oh, thank you, Jay Young. I would be a great president.
That is a G.
I'm top G. What color is your Bugatti?
Alright, I really should get going, guys.
Oh, thank you. You're also tremendous.
Legalized it nationwide pretty much at this point, like 36 states. Oh, really? So there's only about 14 that haven't. Yeah. Alright, guys. Probably about time I head off, I think. Any more questions before I go? Is anybody live? I can go to for a bit. Big Owl's live. Might go over there. Alright. And I'll see you later, everybody. Take care. Bye.